Hey, this is Mike with Better, Stronger, Faster Fitness, and I am driving, and for some reason lately when I'm driving is when I seem to be having some of my best ideas. So I'm not normally doing videos while I'm driving, but it seems like I'm getting some inspiration lately while I'm behind the wheel. I'm just thinking about things that have happened throughout my day and kind of replaying stuff, and so I'm thinking about fear a lot lately, and I've been examining that in the way that I hold myself back, the way that I have self-doubt and things like that. When I'm talking to myself in a way that is based on fear, I'm always holding myself back from doing things that I think would be healthy for me to do. I'm always holding myself back from taking chances. I'm always holding myself back from being bold. And I feel like I can definitely see a pattern throughout my life and throughout the lives of people that I have surrounded myself with, where they operate out of a lot of fear. And I'm finding that the more that I operate out of fear and discomfort and let myself be controlled by what other people think or what other people feel, or even worrying about it. Like, I don't even know what other people think of me, but if I worry about that, I close up. It's like a roly-poly bug. If I worry too much about what's going on around me, or I worry too much about what people will think, I close up and I protect myself. And I am noticing that the more that I close up like that, the less happy and less satisfied that I am. I'm noticing that the more that I close up like that, the less I take chances that would benefit me in my business. The less I reach out to people, the less I do things that would be fun for my life. Like, the less social I am, because I'm busy closing up. I'm busy being afraid about whatever it is that I'm worried about, instead of chasing things that make me feel stoked, and chasing passion and chasing my dreams, and doing things that feel really good, and being social and hanging out with people and talking and connecting. Those are all things that I do when I'm feeling good, and when I'm feeling like I'm in my flow, when I'm feeling focused and in my space. Those are the kind of interactions that I have. When I'm feeling confident and awesome, those are the times when I seem to meet more people that I connect with. When I'm feeling crappy and I'm like focusing on things that are not going well, and I'm focusing on the bad parts and not the learning experiences from my failure, those are the times that I'm closing up, and I'm missing out on opportunities, and I'm getting FOMO, and I'm getting all of these negative emotions. And I can feel a difference in just how I think when I'm thinking about something that makes me stoked, when I'm being appreciative for something that I have, versus when I'm worrying about money, or I'm feeling like, what am I going to do? I don't have as many clients as I want, or all of these things. When I focus on those feelings, I feel like I perpetuate those things I'm worried about. And when I am focusing here's a good example of how my mindset can change how I feel about something. I was feeling kind of like this morning, like I didn't want to do any work. I just want to kind of sit around and be a bum. I didn't want to leave the house, but I had scheduled a session with a client for today. And so I was kind of a little bit in my head on the way there, like, I wish I had, not scheduled them today and done yesterday instead, and all these things. And then I got there with my client and just focused on connecting to my client, and I focused on feeling appreciative that I have that relationship with my client where they trust me to help them to do something fun with their body. And so we decided that we were going to run a little bit. And so I walked my client through all of these warm-up exercises that I don't even know if we're doing some joints, that I feel like are, that anybody would know. It's just simple, basic stuff that I have accumulated. She's just lighting up, because she's feeling really awesome, and she's not feeling scared anymore. She's not feeling apprehensive anymore, and so she's excited. And so we start doing a little bit of running, and gosh, this is easier than I thought. And she's getting even more excited, and this energy is building, and I can see like she's really feeling stoked and happy. And we're 45 minutes, 40 minutes or so into our session, and she's all excited and stoked and happy and feeling good. And then we get to this school track, and we sprint, and she's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know if I could do that. And we're sprinting, and I'm telling her, come on, run, pointing to a pole, well, run to this pole. And she's so stoked, and she's running, and her form looks beautiful and wonderful, and she's huffing and puffing and moving fast and hard and feeling awesome. And she's beaming by the time we get back to her house. Like she's smiling so big, and it made me feel incredible. And it's because she put her trust in me. I gotta stop this thing. She put her trust in me, and as a result, it banished her fear. And when she doesn't have that fear in her life, like, she could tackle this thing that she wanted to do, and she felt confident and great about it. And without the fear, she was able to listen to her body and feel what her body was doing, and feel how, hey, Fitz, thanks, bud. She was able to listen to her body and feel how her body was feeling, and feel the joy that her body felt in moving. Like, did 3 or so sets of sprints, and then we walked back to the house, and she was just like blowing up, glowing, feeling super inspired and stoked. And that's what fear, that's what fear does, is it puts a filter over that inspiration. So if you can remove your fear, and you can remove your judgment and your self-doubt, and that people have said about you over the course of your life that isn't really you, other people's judgments are really what I feel holds me back. In my personal happiness and my success, I've let things that people have said to me in the past, or even just thinking and worrying about what people have to say, I've let that calm my light, damp my flow a little bit. And so I'm working right now to bust through those things, and I feel like that's a strength that I can bring to my clients. Like, I can help you to see how your self-defeating thoughts kick your ass, man. It does me too. I get it. And everything starts with thought, like changing your life and changing your body and changing your lifestyle, changing anything that you want to change, your income. It all starts with how you think. And so I'm trying to make it as basic as I can for myself, and I'm using a lot of philosophy from interesting places. Like Bruce Lee says, hack away the unessential, and I'm trying to do that with my personality. I'm trying to do that with my business. I'm trying to simplify things and find clarity as much as possible, so that I can carry that clarity to my clients. And the online training that I've been doing, the Online Trainer Academy, has been really, really good. The coaching has been fucking great, and I'm feeling awesome about that. And that, honestly, I was a little apprehensive. I was thinking, oh, this is going to be just learning sales crap, and I don't really like sales, and I want to be successful and all, but people with money are assholes. And I'm re-examining all these ways that I have taught myself to think, because of my self-limiting thoughts and my circumstances that I've put myself into because of the way that I think, and I'm changing the way that I think. I deserve to be successful, and I can be really successful. I have a lot to share, and I need to invite that success back into my life and stop pushing it away. I got to change the way that I think about money. I got to change the way that I think about sales. I can still sell and be honest and awesome and transparent with my clients, and no bullshit. I can still sell and do that. And so I'm finding ways that I feel better about doing sales, and just changing the way that I think. I'm dropping my inhibition, my self-defeating thoughts. I'm dropping all those restrictions and those boundaries that I have put in the place of my success and my happiness. And I think that's what it's all about, is just changing the way that you think. And that is numero uno. So I'm focusing a lot more on that in my coaching lately. And creating. I'm doing a lot more creation lately than poo-pooing ideas. I'm letting them flow out. I'm writing them down. I'm embracing them, and if they're not good ideas, I'm letting go of them. but I feel like I'm making a lot of progress, and I'm pretty stoked, and I just wanted to verbalize that. It came up in the car. That's all I got. I hope you all are having an awesome, healthy, fantastic weekend, getting out and getting some activity, moving your body a little bit. I ran today with a client, so I'm feeling pretty good. I appreciate the comments. Thanks for watching, Fitz, and you guys have a fantastic, great week.